Hello folks, how's it going? Hopefully you're all doing well. Should only be hearing me once. The big model put away project is tomorrow, so that's going to be cool. Hello folks, how's it going? I've been having to put it off all this time because like more and more things have been coming up with work and stuff, so... But it's fine. It's fine. Had things to do. But tomorrow, I've taken the day, all off, all done tomorrow, so all this will be getting done tomorrow. Gonna be awesome. I've been having to put it off all this time because like more and more things have been coming up with work and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. But it's fine. It's fine. How's everybody? Hey Hearts. How's it going? Gorbs, Kyle Mountfield. All done tomorrow, so all this will be getting done tomorrow. Constans, you never get to watch these live. Well, there you go. There you go. Hearing faint reverb. How's everybody? Hey, Arts. How's it going? Gorbs, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. Constans, you never get to watch these live. Well, there you go. There you go. Ah. You know what that is? When I'm looking at chat, I'm looking at my own stream. That's why. That's why you can hear me twice. Kriegsman said, I just quit the Attila campaign doing the Western Roman campaign. Well, you know, we don't quit here. Well, we do actually. If things get too annoying, we do. But we did actually quite well last time. So I'm looking forward to carrying that on. Building a Helldrake, lovely. Lovely. Yeah, you shouldn't be hearing any echo or anything now. Should be all good. Love the Total War streams most. Good. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. I'll start the game now just so it's in the background. I'm ready to go. So things have been going well in the North household. We've got lots of things going on. I've been doing lots of teaching this week. We got a lot of exams to mark, which have been going through slowly but steadily. We've had a bit of painting to do. I've been doing my Terminators. And we're here. Not anywhere near done yet, of course, but, you know. There we are. You know, he's about 20% of the way there. But you can kind of see the general ist we're going for. There we go. You can kind of see what we're going for. The purple and gold, silver. The channel colours. The channel colours. So got those on the go. Been playing, actually, in my own time, Final Fantasy 16. Strangely... very good. It's very, very, very good. The combat's good. The story's good. You gotta. It's one of those games you gotta make harder than it is. Because if you don't, it's pretty much going to be too easy. That's basically what I do. I turn all different things on that you need to turn on to make it harder. But even then, the combat's really stylish, but also really good, really fun. There we go. Sour Balls, thank you for gifting 5 Northern Exile get membership. So what a good guy. Thank you very much. And congrats to you if you get one. Somebody did this the other week. Ed's got one. Awesome. Ed should have one because Ed always gives to the channel whenever we do a live stream, so he should always get one. I'm going to switch that off for now because it freezes. I'm really looking forward to getting my room back, like, because all this needs to go, like, needs to go yesterday. in my opinion. Needs to be gone. All of these boxes, all of these books need to be going in the right place, but it's going to be... I'm just thinking about it tomorrow. It's going to do wonders for the old feng shui, whatever it is. You know that feeling you get when you've done a good thing, you've cleared up your own space, your own hobby space, your own... hobbyists will know what I'm talking about. When you clear up your own space, it does feel good. Everything's in its right place, and you're ready to go. There's nothing that sets me off more than somebody coming in and messing with that shit. Like the missus comes in sometimes, and she just starts putting boxes in here because it thinks it's a storage room when it isn't. It's a big room. When I moved in, I was kind of like, this would be good for an office / hobby space. And she's like, well, you know, you can hire an office in town and do your work from there. I was like, okay, well. I was like, well, yeah, but I can earn more if I don't. So I didn't. No, Narami, Narami Key? No, it's not. No, that's 15. So the Five Guys, the Beautiful Boy Simulator, as my ex used to call it. No, that's number 15. Number 16 is the one with Clive on it. It's the one with the Ifrit, you know, the icon of fire and all that sort of stuff. It's really good. It's really good. It's very cleverly done. It's kind of like a dude who knows the Final Fantasy lore, like all the other, you know, the summoning creatures. You know, you got Ifrit, you got Shiva, all those, right? It's kind of like somebody like that went and said, okay, I'm going to create a Game of Thrones / hardcore medieval blood and guts style setting, but make it Final Fantasy. You know, you see chocobos get cut to bits in this. Like they just spear chocobos and there's blood everywhere. You know, they're killing each other on a battlefield. There's sex scenes. There's all sorts going on. And you know, you forget you're watching a Final Fantasy, you know, game. Sometimes you're sitting there playing it, going, "Wow, okay, I didn't think they'd go there." There's lots of swearing in it, lots of fucks, lots of all this. Yeah, it's... I mean, that's not what makes it something good, obviously. But in a Final Fantasy game, yeah, it's strange. It's weird to see. It's weird to see. Yeah, Narami Key, it is Beautiful Boy Simulator, Final Fantasy 15. Which is why I haven't really played it. One, and I also heard it was quite disappointing. My favourite Final Fantasy is 9. So 7 is the most famous one, right? I think it's 6 is the most revered one, and 9's the best one. I think that's... Who said that? It was a YouTuber. What was his name? Oh, I can't remember what his name was. He does pretty good reviews. Anyway. Yeah, he did reviews, and he said that, and I was like, yeah, I agree. Absolutely agree with it, yes. 7 is the most famous one, highest selling one. 6 is the most groundbreaking and revered one. And 9 is the best one. Empirically, the best one. When people say to me, what's your favourite Total War? I say something similar. I say, Rome is the best one in terms of the jump, the leap of what Total War can be, and the time period as well. Rome is the most classic one. Rome Total War, most classic. Medieval 2 is my favourite one. It's just a wonderful, wonderful game, and it's just my favourite. And Shogun 2 is the best one. Right? Those are the options, right? So, Rome 1, most revered. Medieval 2, my favourite. Shogun 2, the best, basically. Yeah. In my opinion. Warhammer doesn't really get into it because I think they're two separate series. I don't think Warhammer is a Total War game. It's a very good strategy game that acts like Total War, but it's not really a Total War game. Not in my opinion. You know. So my headphones are charging right now because I used them for class before. I used my wireless headphones for class to teach, and so they are out of charge. So you're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to put these on. These big boys. Look at them. Ugh. Well, like a real gamer. Fun fact, this headset was the headset that I used to do all my Hobby Nightmares the past few years. Since the channel started, actually, I think. Near enough, pretty much. This was the microphone. This is now the microphone. A beautiful microphone. But this was the microphone. This thing here. That was the microphone. For a long time. And do you know what? The reason why people have said to me a lot of the time, like, you know, why did you get so many microphones? Well, number one, if I didn't like one, I could take it to the office and use it there, right? Because you can use it for conferences and make things look professional. And number two, this microphone was so good on my headset that the microphone that I got had to be better. You know, I refused. This was like a £30 headset, and the microphone was so good that I didn't need to get a microphone for ages. So when I got one, it had to sound professional. It had to sound like, you know, an ASMR style, really good, you know. And this microphone was recommended to me by several YouTubers who have the same microphone. And so I got it. And it's been really good since. Freakish says, been waiting for Medieval 3 since Medieval 2. Now, I'm not sure I want Medieval 3. I'm going to take these off for a minute because I'm not playing just yet. I'm not sure I want Medieval 3 because, in all honesty, I don't know whether Creative Assembly have the talent or wherewithal to actually make a good Medieval 3. That's where I am with that right now. I'm not even sure they have the talent to remaster Medieval 2, to be honest. Which is probably why it's going to go to Feral or something like that, Feral Interactive. You know, the guys who made Shogun are long gone. And unless they go and raid the market to get those guys back, or they go and identify talent that can do the next really good historical Total War game, I can't see how this studio makes Medieval 3 good. You know, I don't get it at all. Can't see it, you know. Cannot see it. That's just me, though. Kalashi says they had loads of legacy code causing issues, been a fair bit of drama, and the game industry issues have hit them hard. Yeah, it has. And they did have a lot of spaghetti code, but it was spaghetti code that they saddled themselves with. It's still a problem of their own making, do you know what I mean? That's my opinion, anyway. It's still a problem of their own making. It's still... They did that stuff, you know. They look comfy. They are comfy, Constans. They're very comfy. What are your feelings on Three Kingdoms? I'm going to just put that up a little bit so I can... There we go. I don't have to kneel downwards. I actually enjoyed Three Kingdoms for what it was. I didn't take it too seriously as a historical Total War game. It's kind of like playing Dragon Age 2. You enjoy Dragon Age 2 a lot more if you don't compare it to Dragon Age Origins. I know that's a silly thing to say. Trust me, I know that's a silly thing to say. But it doesn't make it any less true. Because, let's be honest here. We've got to be honest. Let me put my chat up here so it works properly. There we go. You know, it does. If you don't think of Three Kingdoms as a Total War game at work, it's a really good game, you know. It's only the guys like me who literally grew up on Medieval 2, Rome 1. The legacy of those games is so far-reaching because they were immaculate. You know, they were cheesy sometimes. They're a bit odd in terms of Rome 1. Rome 1 was very odd, and you only sort of figured that out when you went to university or you read a book. You're like, oh yeah, Mummy Returns Egyptians weren't a thing at this stage at all. They were all Greeks. and white, but you know, don't tell modern professors that. But they were, so fuck them. You know, northern Egyptians back then were predominantly white and Greek. Southern Egyptians were predominantly North African. That's how it was. And, you know, the ruling class were Greek. They were so Greek, they intermarried with other Greeks. They wouldn't marry the local Egyptians. Go figure. But I think it's a fine game. Three Kingdoms. It's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't pay money for it. I didn't. I think I got it on a sale. Like a deep sale. So I wouldn't go out and pay like a load of money for it, but it was okay. Total War Crusade, so I can pretend down the Black Templars. Do you know what? That's actually a really good idea. That's a low-key really good idea for the next Total War. To keep it manageable. Rather than doing Medieval 3, right? Do Medieval Crusades. Do like a Pharaoh-style, Pharaoh-sized game that's based in the Middle East and goes into, like, you know, maybe the Byzantine Empire and a bit of Italy and North Africa. And that's the game. You play as Jerusalem or Edessa or Antioch or Saladin or Nuruddin or the Byzantines, or right, you are at that point in history. You know, Richard the Lionheart is on his way. You know, all shit's about to kick off. So you've got your English faction in Jerusalem, right? Or you could make them just their own thing, make them their own culture, and make the English an actual faction. Richard's there. You're leading the expedition into the Holy Land. You're there to go and fight Saladin, right? That'd be a cool game, because you could really. It's not too big that you lose yourself in it. You can introduce a load of real depth in there. You could really like drill down into it. Like a game the size of Shogun. The reason why Shogun 2 had so many cool mechanics and was so polished and had so nice to look at was because it was a small game in terms of scale. Most of the units were the same, just different colours and different standards and things. You know. The island itself wasn't that big when you actually look at it. I think medieval, like Total War Crusades, would be a really good idea. They're not going to do that because, you know, they're far too ambitious for their own good. Creative Assembly are at least the Total War guys are a really good warning, you know, of don't bite off more than you can chew. They do it every single time. They try, they shoot for the stars, and they miss. Almost every time. If they just reeled that in and said, listen, we've got all this talent, or I think we do. I don't think they do, but maybe they think they do. Why don't we just drill it down into the Middle East and the Crusades? We've got an English faction with Richard the Lionheart. We can have a German faction with a German Crusade and a French faction with a French Crusade. The Venetians are there too, right? You know, and they can all have their own mechanics. Like Venetians can make loads of money by ferrying troops to the Holy Land, right? Shit like that. We've got the Byzantine Empire that's falling apart, that you can play as them. We've got Saladin, we've got Nuruddin, so there's the Egyptians, the Egyptian Sultanate. I think it's the Umayyad Sultanate, isn't it not? Yeah, I think it is. And no, it's the Caliphate, isn't it? Yeah. And the Sultanate of Rum, which is, you know, for pirates. Nuruddin. Basically got Turks and Egyptians, right, there. They're the Islamic powers. And you've got Edessa, Tripoli, Jerusalem, and Antioch are the Christian kingdoms that are fighting to survive. You've got at least 10 factions there. You know, and if you introduce the Mongols and people, you've got 11, 12, you know. You could really have a lot of depth there. A lot of gameplay mechanics. A lot of different play styles. So I know that was a joke, Grand Fuzzy, but you've low-key hit on what I think they should do next in Total War. And Warvane says, did anyone see the rumour that Warhammer is thinking about making their own tabletop simulator style game? No idea how much truth there is to it though. I've not heard of that, no. I've not heard anything to do with that. Clancy says you could bring the Silk Road through. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Remember there was a TV show using the first Total War, or at least a demo. Yeah, it was. It was called Time Commanders. It's called Time Commanders. So one of my lecturers back in the day was called Arik Nujbacher. Right? Arik Nujbacher. And he was on Time Commanders. He was one of the experts in Time Commanders. A few years later, I'm exchanging an email trying to get a hold of him, just for a reference, basically. And I get an email from somebody called Lynette Nujbacher. I'm thinking, oh, this must be his wife or his sister or something. And I looked at it, and I thought, no, it must be his sister. It looks very much like him. No, it was him. Yeah. Things had changed. But good luck to her. Good luck to her. That's all I can say. Found herself. Lovely person. Really lovely person. And knows her shit when it comes to the ancient world too. Freakish87 gives £5. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. That means a lot. Just wanted to mention I found your channel and the Nightmares in early January. Nudge me to seek CBT for my own issues. Treat yourself to a few tins, lad. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Good. Good. It really does light a good fire under me when people say stuff like that. And they go, okay, and you know, I get it all the time. That's my cam, by the way. I get it all the time when people say, oh, found your stuff and it's great. That's lovely. But it's even better when somebody says, oh, I help myself now because of what you said on your channel. Good. Excellent. Gorb says, I remember seeing him post-transition on a documentary. I'm wondering if it was the same person. It is the same person, yeah. It is the same person. Yeah. Nice person, though. Nice person. Alright, let's do some emperoring. Before, her, sorry. Right, we should be seeing the game. Oh no, we're not seeing the game yet, because I've not got it on. Load campaign? Yeah. Alrighty. So, as I said last time, we're not trying to keep the Roman Empire together. Oh, Separatists are dead. Good. I'm going to put this over there so I know what year we're in, how much food we've got left. There we go. Now, we're not trying to keep the Empire together. Far from it. Let me switch the light on. Bang. And it's not something we're trying to do, really. Let's be honest. We're trying to keep hold of this lovely area here. Italy, Sicily, North Africa. If we can keep that, I think we're on good stead, right? We're going to lose everywhere else, but I'm prepared to do that. It's not a problem. Faction encountered Macedonia. Macedonia are back, ladies and gentlemen. Are they? Dacia, Romula, Visigoths. There they are. Here they are, Macedonia. The people of Alexander. They're back, folks. They're back. So the Eastern Roman Empire seems to be falling apart a little bit. They're losing some territory over there. So in terms of public order. We're losing some in Aquileia. So that last time the AI snuck into here and took out one of our cities, which made everyone unhappy. But we've got loads of legions there in the north of Italy. We are going to need legions in the north of Italy. Okay, we don't care about Narbo. I mean, it'd be great to keep it, but we don't care about it really. We care about Liguria, Venetia, Italia, Magna Graecia, Africa, and of course Sicily. Not Sicily. The Corsica, Carolus over here. All of these are ticking towards either being happy or they're coming around to being neutral, which is good. Because at the start, this is all turning red. You can't keep any of these places in... Well, you can. I've seen some mad lads actually do it. They actually managed to keep the Empire together. Don't ask me how. But we are losing territory, but that's fine. That's fine. We, at the very start of the game, we sorted out our food problems. We basically made sure that Italy is self-reliant and Africa is self-reliant. This one little chunk in here is self-reliant. Everywhere else going away shouldn't impact us too much. Shouldn't. But we'll see. We will see. We have lots of legions up here, so I don't think we're going to get squashed anytime soon up here. I think we're doing quite well. And I think next we need to... what do we need to do? Herbs, Adobe Maker, wheat mills. Wheat mills would be good. Get some more food on the go. In fact, it was happiness, wasn't it? It was happiness that we needed. So what can we do? What does towns do? Well, I'm guessing those will give us happiness, so we'll make some of those. That's fine. And our armies... So we wanted armies in North Italy, basically to make sure... we can build more stuff. And anyone coming in is going to get one right in the face. You know? We're building stuff everywhere. That's good. Unassigned skill. I think this is the Emperor, right? Yeah, it is. Good stuff. The AI is very cheeky. Yeah. The AI is extremely cheeky. The first one of the night, folks. Hooray! We gotta watch this fucking animation. See, the thing is, I don't mind losing the entire empire apart from my own lands. But do I have to watch this fucking animation every time? Can I not just skip it? Good on you, freakish, man. Good on you, freakish. Well done.
I offer this
well done.
morsel. Now, like a wolf at the door, perhaps you will go find better hunting somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll have peace. Fine by me. I'll have peace.
Much blood has been spilt. I suggest that we agree terms to staunch the flow on both sides.
I agree, Britain. That's fine by me. Augusta Trevorum. This is in Spain somewhere. We don't care. We don't really care. Lugdunum. Where is this? Gaul. Okay. Am I heathen for only ever playing Rome 2 and never Attila? No. No. Listen, dude, I didn't play Attila for years because Rome 2 didn't spoil it for me. Creative Assembly's reaction to Rome 2 spoiled it for me. The arrogance of them for thinking...
Much blood has been spilt.
Yeah.
I suggest that we agree terms.
No problem, Illyria. No problem. You know, the fact that they were so arrogant that they brought this game out pretty much broken. Almost straight away. You know. After Rome 2. And just thought, yeah, everyone will buy this. It's fine.
Use backspace on your keyboard to stop the movement of your armies, fleets, and agents on the campaign map.
Go away. So, just so you know, the start of this episode will be boring. Yeah, the start of this will be boring. It's just how it's going to be. Like, the start. When right now we are literally sitting on this, and that's what she said, and we are essentially trying to rebuild Rome. Alright, we really do need public order, public order. That's fine. What's going on down here? Construction site. Wonderful. Guardhouse. Excellent. Yeah, we're building stuff. We're doing well. We're doing well. So basically, we're pouring all of our industrial might back into Italy. So what we're begging to do right now. Everywhere else can suck a dick, as I said. Not too bothered about everywhere else. Graham says, nice. Been watching your stuff for a while and I didn't even know you did live streams. Yeah, I do. That's because I do live streams on a Sunday, and you're probably out and about on a Sunday. How in the novel for the Imperial Fist Primarch? I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what that means. Narbo. Constance says, I actually enjoy the playthroughs like this, maybe even more than doing them myself, because it's so much more chill. I do as well. I put them in the background. I really do enjoy it. I think live streaming is one of the... In terms of gaming, live streaming is one of the best things to ever happen. Now, of course, that was ruined by a lot of other people, but...
and surely God himself would see that an attack on these people is necessary.
Yeah, I'm good. Apparently, you should... get rid of the Eastern Roman Empire straight away. I don't mean destroy them. I mean, like, stop being friends with them. Because they get you into a load of trouble. So I didn't know that. But I've made my bed now. So I'm gonna stick with it. Constance says, I know it's off topic, but I would love a sequel to the Alien Isolation, and how CA pulled that off as unreal given their jank and shenanigans. Yeah, I think it was a different team, but yeah, I would also like to see that. That would be pretty cool.
Every army, fleet, or agent can reveal information about rival armies, fleet.
A worthy bride. One of the subjects has recently become infatuated, wishes to marry his intended. Shall their reunion be allowed to continue? Fine. Whatever. I mean, has he seen the state of the Empire right now? Does he? Okay. Alright. Right, construction site. Right, what do? We do public order, right? Yeah, we want public order. City centre. We'll have a city centre there. Excellent. Tarentum, Syracuse, or Rhegium? We'll do Rhegium. Why not? We'll do... What's the public order like? Public order's already good, so we could do with some food. We could do another one in Regium if we wanted to. Okay, let's do it. Let's do... Let's do... that. Again, unashamedly pouring all of my money into the homeland and telling you everywhere else to go suck a dick. Graham says, how different is Attila to Rome 2? Played a lot of Rome 2 and the Divided Imperia mod, but never Attila. Worth buying, you reckon? On sale. On sale. It depends what you want it for. If you know, if you want it for something like this, then definitely, because the mods are pretty good. This is running with a few mods on it, but they're all stability mods and graphics mods and things. Dead easy to install with Workshop. This is about as hard as this game gets, so that's a lot of men. And we're still enjoying it. So if I'm enjoying it now, watching the Empire crumble, even though I've already said, you know, we're not really here to fight this. We're here to survive it. You know, we're watching the Western Roman Empire crumble in real time, but we'll be back. We'll be back. But I'm enjoying it, yeah. Omnisire Fink says, is the novel for the Imperial Fist Primarch Rogal Dawn worth a read or is it a skip? I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty good. If you like Imperial Fists, definitely. If you like Space Marines, absolutely. If you don't like either of those two things, like most Primarch novels, might be worth skipping. Just saying.
Press the Control plus S keys simultaneously to quickly save the game from the campaign map. Press Control plus L to quick...
Right. So, we are not far away from us losing the things we were supposed to lose, essentially. It's now time, it may be time, next few sessions, not next few sessions, next few turns, to decide where we're going to push out from, where we're going to push out to. I think it might be time to take a legion and go marauding and try and take some of this land back. Because I think we're doing quite well. I'm not doing too badly at all. I think nobody else needs any more land. Oh, we can get more stuff down here. Great. 20, 40, 40. I don't know. Okie dokie. Things are not going well in the Empire. That's fine. I mean, this isn't really the Empire. They're all revolting anyway. Appenbergel says, Northy, hell to you, bruv. Hell to you, my friend. Colin says, I haven't played Total War since the OG Shogun in the 90s. Don't you get to command the battles anymore? Yeah, you do. Yeah. Yep.
Our favor and friendship is rarely expressed in such golden terms. The gods smile at your acceptance. Slaves, wine to toast our accord. There is profit for all in letting our merchants sell in your lands. What say you? And so we have a settlement. I will offer sacrifice for the wisdom we have been blessed with today.
It just takes 29 minutes to load a battle. Not on my machine, son. Not on my computer. Yeah, the reason why we're skipping a load of battles is, as I said before, we're not trying to keep any of these places. They're all falling apart, right? This is the Western Roman Empire. This is meant to happen. This is all meant to go dark. We're meant to lose Britain first and all of this. You can try and keep it together, but it's really, really difficult. Like, really difficult. And when I say really difficult, I mean, like, it is random number generator difficult. If you don't get the right numbers, you're screwed, right? And I've decided to keep Italy, Corsica, and North Africa. If I can keep those three things together, I can build a core empire here, and then eventually push out and retake the entire empire, and then take on the Eastern Roman Empire and get rid of them. That's what Rome should have done back in the day. They didn't. They ended up trying to appease the masses coming in, rather than actually saying, do you know what? We don't need to be defending all of these people who don't fight for us. We'll just go behind our own borders. Thanks. See you later. Colonia there. We'll make a town there. See you later, Calacia. Just rub it in, all that YouTube money. No, man, it took me a year and a half of saving up to get this machine. So, yeah, a year and a half of £50 here, £60 there, whatever I had left would go into my little pot from my computer. Then when it got to around probably, I don't know, £2,000 through birthday money, Christmas money, things like that, I went, okay, it's time to, time to do this now. Yeah, getting rid of deadweight the first stream was a great idea. Yeah, well, that's what I settled on. Because look at all this shit. Like, it doesn't even matter. Even if you try to defend these areas, they rebel on you anyway. So fuck them. like, you don't want to be in the Empire. I basically knocked down every building in the Empire to get a load of money together. I gouged all the rest of the Empire to funnel money into Italy and Corsica and North Africa to keep it loyal. Because, you don't want to be here, fine. Just off you go. I think we can build things over here. Yeah, we'll go for the auditorium next, over there. Yeah, Mediolanum, and we're going to build here. You guys like us, but not as much as I'd like, so you can have a forum. Colin says, North Africa, so you control Carthage already? Yeah. Yeah, so this game takes place centuries after Carthage fell, originally. So this is the fall of the Roman Empire, essentially. We're getting lots of Huns coming in, we're getting lots of... This is the very genesis of the feudal system that will come into Europe eventually. This is what we're playing. And it is a really cool thing where you kind of... Can you imagine how the feudal societies of Europe, England, what would become England, and the Franks and things, how they felt about Rome? They must have looked at things in the Roman Empire and just been like, how would you even rule a country that big, I have noticed as well, we're getting no love from the auto-resolve. Like literally, like the auto-resolve just shits all over us every single time we touch it. Which may be a problem later on in the Let's Play, but we'll see. A town. Food consumption goes up. Okay. How are you for public order? Okay, we'll do some food, because... Actually, no, we'll do one of them. Alright, military technology now. And we're going to go with... Over there. What the fuck is this? He's a scout. I don't know why you're bothering, son. I can get anywhere in Italy. Look at that. I can get all the way down to Rome from here, so I don't know why you're bothering.
We hunger for battle.
Things are recovering in Italy. We're doing well. Let's see how we're doing on the public order front. Okay, good, good. Things are trending in the right direction. Excellent. We're building things in Africa and Sardinia that will sort out the public order there. This is recovering. Good. Happy, happy, happy. They're -9 right now, but we're getting one of these, which is +7. Oh! Constantia, where's that? Right, that is in North Africa, but it's not right. Okay. Got you. That's why they're not happy. Okay, let's bring a legion down. Let's bring a legion down. We'll bring this one. Gemina. Yeah, he's trying to march all the way around. I wish they'd sort this fucking pathfinding out, I really do. Right. Graham says, imagine living in your wee mud hut and seeing massive stone aqueducts built by the ancients hundreds of years before you. You must have been depressing. That must have been depressing as fuck. Well, dude, it happens in... So, authors use it in fantasy all the time, right? It's a really good trope to use. And this is why it's one of those tropes that I'm like, dude, never get sick of using this. It's so interesting. Whenever somebody says there was an ancient civilization in my setting, and... you know, it's now gone, and all the people living there now are living in the shadow of this ancient civilization. Dude, it's a trope that's used all the time, but for good reason. That's how civilizations work. That's why I say there are certain tropes in fantasy fiction that you are supposed to and you should lean into, because that's literally how human beings work. You know. Colin says, yeah, I've often wondered about that too. At the time it was so vast. I've also wondered how we ended up going so backwards when they left. Like concrete just not being a thing for centuries. Yeah, I mean, again, this is something that people... Okay, so here's the thing. Colin, I'm about to blow your fucking mind. I'm about to blow your fucking mind, Colin. Right? We still don't know how to make Roman concrete. I'm serious. We still don't know how to make Roman concrete. We don't know how they did it. We don't know how to make domes like that in the Pantheon without modern technology. We tried it. We tried to make a dome like that without modern technology, and we can't. That's how powerful, that's how ingenious and powerful the Romans were. Right? We still don't know how to do it. They may as well be fucking aliens to us. Oh, we won one! We won one! The computer gave us one. Excellent. Let's yeah, take on more men from them, I guess. No, you've got to be in. If you can't beat one of our, you know, regional people, it's embarrassing. Oh, there you go. Colin says, "I know I work in concrete." Well, there you go then. Can't blame me for trying. Can you guys just take this land? Thank you. Cheers. Because as soon as they take the land, they start to actually go, maybe we should be friends with these guys instead. So we'll be getting peace with these guys pretty soon. They'll want to peace out with us. He will now know there's an army coming for. No, come down here. He tries to run the wrong way. It's fucking bullshit. You go to Carthage, please. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to march all the way up, around the fucking Alps, all the way around Spain, all the way down here, and I'm going to come over here, and I'll see you in 90 turns. Just get in the fucking boat and come down here. What's going on? Right, you guys need some public order badly, so... you can have one public order there. We'll get you... one public order there. 2 grand left. We'll get you another public order there. And there we go. Genua, it's cool. We can't afford anything right now. Still making 5 grand a turn. All good stuff. Maybe he's a reverse homage to Hannibal. Yeah, maybe. If they just threw slaves at it till it stood up. Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe. So, contrary to popular belief, there were actually laws in Rome for the treatment of slaves. So you weren't actually allowed to mistreat slaves in Rome. It's not a thing they liked at all. They didn't like that at all. If you were mistreating slaves, it was a scandal.
I come to ask this.
No. It was a scandal. You were basically, if you were kind to your slaves and you even like you dressed them properly, they were a reflection on you. So if somehow your slaves were not cared for and they were ragged and they were, you know, made to look nasty and they were beaten and all that and they walked around like hangdog expression all the time, that was your fault. You were seen as somebody who couldn't handle their investments properly. So technically, the Romans were not a fan of mistreating slaves. Don't get me wrong, if you misbehaved as a slave, then, well, better off, of course. But, like, if you're a slave in Rome, no one's going to just kill you just cause. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is a big insult to your master, and it's an insult to the family that the master belongs to. You know? What is this? 3 units. Okay. Okay, we're going to need food pretty soon, I think. Yeah, we're going to need food pretty soon. You treat your slave like you treat your car. That's not a bad... That's not a bad... how do I put it? He's not going to attack that army, is he? He is! The idiot! This is how arrogant it's getting. I think he's going to win every fucking battle now. Go fuck yourself. See ya. That's not a bad, not euphemism. Comparison? Yeah, not a bad one. Analogy. Thank you very much, Graham. Yeah. So there was a joke that the Elder Scrolls stole from Tacitus, where he said one slave was having a go at his master because he'd finally had enough of being mistreated, and his master said, "Why are the farming implements talking?" Like why are the farming tools talking right now? Just and then nailed him to a cross. That was it. That was the end of that problem. We don't endorse slavery on the Northern Exile channel. Just need to say that. It shouldn't need to be saying. Shouldn't need to be said, but in this day and age. Alrighty. We're over here. We're in Carthage. And it's time to kill that dude over there. We could actually do with that bit of food there. Just to plan ahead. Just want to plan ahead. What can we upgrade? Public order +5. Let's do that then.
At your command.
Have you ever met somebody from modern day Carthage? You mean Tunisian? Yes. Yes. There was a girl at university who I went on one date with, and I always regretted it because it went okay, but like I was too shy to like take it any further. Called Asma, and she was from Tunisia, Muslim girl, and she was one of those people. When I first saw her, I was like, "That is the most gorgeous-looking human being I've ever seen in my life." You know. So yes, I have. I live near Carthage, New York. Does that count? Dude, Americans just steal every name under the sun, don't they? Like Birmingham, Alabama. Why would you name you somewhere Birmingham, like after the shittest place in the UK? Why would you do that? Right, repair that, and repair that. You guys are happy for now. Why is Mediolanum being a bitch? It just is. Okay. Okay, there's some public order ones. You need some more public order. So we will go with... one of those. Okay. I actually think we might send that that legion in North Africa to take Caesarea back. Just to stick it up them a bit.
Our wares have merits which would appeal to your people, and trade enriches all. What say you?
There has been wisdom at work here. The gods are smiling upon you.
How would you like your defeat commemorated? An arch? Or a nice column? Or by the wailing of your enslaved people?
Okay. And you're Roman separatists, so... You know. Aren't you?
Ready for orders. Let them cower like kenneled dogs.
Continue siege.
Escape.
Okay, these guys are bitching now. Low public order. Okay. And this place is recovering. Doing well over there. That's going to recover pretty soon. So is this. Okay.
We hunger for battle.
It's almost time to start recruiting more armies. What did I have for lunch today? I got 2 chicken wraps, I cut them into strips, and I did 2 chicken breasts, sorry, cut them into strips, cooked them with some lettuce and some hot sauce, and had wraps.
Bloodshed,
It was very nice.
but without gain.
Fuck
or
off.
profit.
I did say anybody who comes too close to Italy or North Africa is getting a bloody nose. I keep my promises. I keep my promises.
To battle! Let's
continue the siege.
Settlement.
Public order -1. Scriptorium. I want to make new things, but... Oh, there we go. Auditorium. Why not? North, what will you say if they announce 40k total war? I'll shrug, mate. I'll shrug. It's hard to find out how that would even look. In, like, you know, like a full 3-dimensional, like, you know, galaxy. No, I don't know. It'd look weird. I do know that. It'd look weird. It reminds me of... Do you remember there was like a weird Star Wars mod for Mount & Blade Warband?
There is profit for all in letting
reminds
our
me of that.
merchants sell in...
To victory!
Right, it's time for Caesarea to come back into the fold. This is the first place that we're reconquering. Momentous occasion. Jackson says that mod is so rare. Dude, I was well into Warband back in the day. Like, you have no idea. I loved it. Oh, maybe. I didn't know that, Graham. Didn't know that.
Remember that the goal here is to capture the settlement, not destroy it. To achieve victory, either kill or rout the entire army, or capture the central plaza. Before you begin, the review panel contains the unit or ship cards representing your force. Clicking on a card selects a unit or ship. Double-clicking on it zooms the camera directly to it. Pausing the game, then right-clicking on a card opens the encyclopedia.
Orders understood!
The enemy tremble before our superior numbers. Understood. For the Savior!
Hell are those down there? Oh, these are people. Oh, that's cool. These are people working in the fields. How cool is that? That's really cool. They're running away.
As you command. Engage. Understood. Get that man moving. Palatine guard.
Caught the army before it can go anywhere.
Awaiting targets. Our siege equipment has been destroyed.
Double time!
Levis Arbitrare! As you command!
Drop the fucking siege weapon, you asshole.
Fire! Get them! Any of them! General! The general is being attacked! Keep him alive! The enemy gates are obliterated!
Get in there.
Army defenses!
Get in there. Got these dudes yet? Back into the sea, lad. Back into the sea. That's it. That's it. Off you go. Where are you going? That's water that way. That's water. I thought the boats were coming back for them then. I was like, well, that'll be cool. On this guy's head for daring to sack one of my cities. Enemy general's dead.
General is dead.
Good.
Engage! Come into defenses! Advance!
Get him.
God give us strength! The gates have fallen to us! Come into defenses! The day is yours!
Right, what do we do with it now? I'm tempted to annihilate it. Just to send a message. But it is named after Caesar, so I don't know. Yeah, do you know what? Raise it. Look at that. Raise it all.
Command.
Disloyal to Rome, will you? I'll tell you something in a hurry.
Ready for battle. I want hourly patrols.
That'll teach them. That'll teach them. Right, there's plague there. There's a plague here. No. Okay. Yeah, minding that I would sack it, but I was going to get 700 gold for it. What do I need that for? You know, sacking it would send a message. Raising it, sorry, would send a message. It's like, right, okay, you know. We're back. We're back, baby. We're so back.
My lord offers you peace. Tomorrow, his preoccupation with this war may see him unleash further torments. An excellent decision. Your head masters your passion with wisdom.
Okay. With them on the go, we'll get... Can we build anything else? Oh, Constancia, we can do, yeah, good. We will have some... public order. Thank you.
Ready for orders.
In fact, we'll have a lot of public order.
Ready for battle.
Alright, we're going to change the name of some of these legions. I think we're going to do Leodewon Aditurix. No. No. What we're going to do
Commander.
is call them by the actual... That is an actual Roman name, but I've always liked Primigenia for the First Legion. That's what the first one was called. Number 1 Legion,
Ready for orders.
Primigenia. We'll do not 10, but 2 Africanus. That's where it's going to be.
We hunger for battle.
Egio 3, Dialis, and what's this one going to be?
Battle.
Augusta. In fact, Augusta can stay as it is, and this one can go number 4. Done. Right. 4 legions, all name the right thing. I'm thinking this Augustus one we're going to keep as like the Roman, you know, but they stay in Italy. You know, they're Augustus, they stay in Italy.
Ready for battle.
That'd be pretty cool. Let's upgrade all of our dudes. I don't know what we upgrade them to. Alright. Just good spearmen. Okay, cool.
Commander.
You upgrade these dudes as well? No. Okay. We still hold everything in red, technically. But in my opinion, we hold Italy, Corsica, Sardinia, and North Africa.
Your wisdom is renowned, and surely God himself would see that an attack on these...
I can't go to war with them. I've just gotten a peace treaty with them. That's not how it works. Ah, these bastards are coming into my land. Who are these? They shouldn't be in my land. Literally my only condition. You can have the rest of the empire, but leave Italy alone. If you can't figure that out, I'm going to give you a bloody nose. Right.
We hunger for battle. At your command.
These are all horsemen.
At
Jesus.
your command.
Okay.
Commander.
Let's kill them anyway.
For battle.
Let's kill them anyway.
We hunger for battle.
Who are they? The Huns? Oh, no, I'm going for a little ride in the countryside. Don't worry about that. Just don't mind us. Don't mind us. Why don't you go through our lands? Over there somewhere. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Why don't you do that instead? Cattle farm. Okay. Please, Huns, don't attack us. That wouldn't be very nice. Do you have a PS5? I do. I do. Hard to play on it these days, unfortunately. The Huns have left. Hooray! Good on them. I've always said the Huns were nice people. You know? I know, he's in the Mediolanum now. Oh shit. That's not good. Well, that ain't good. Not much I can do about it either. Yay, North Africa is recovering. Good. Recovering, so's there. You are not recovering. That's because you've got Huns running around in the central area. That's fine. That's fine.
Ready for orders. It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people. Ready for battle.
Okay. They better be just dropping by to say hi. We've got enough men there to take him out, but, like, I'd rather not have to deal with the problem, to be honest with you. Which is exactly what the Western Roman Empire said, and now they're gone! Just, what a nice guy that Attila is, huh? What a nice guy. Sent one army down there just to say hi, do a bit of pillaging, like pillaging in the countryside, and off he goes. Off he goes. Absolutely. I've always said, you know, you can always trust a Hun. Hun fun. That's what I always say. Right.
We come to you in strength, to speak words of strength. Reply then, with a strength that welcomes peace.
Sounds good to me. Have you noticed all of those, like, you know, you have automatically lost this battle. All of that's kind of stopped. Which is good. Now, these cheeky bastards are starting to come down here now, can you see? Right, you guys are going to have to go fuck off, I'm afraid. Right. Force march yourselves down to there. There you go. And you know what? I might even send them over here to take this out. These 3 settlements down here. I might even send him. Because it's getting a bit silly now. Accepting all of these Dickheads coming into our lands. Need a bit more food, and I think we're in good stead here. I think Italy is getting very strong, which is good. The core of the empire that we were trying to mould together is starting to solidify now, which is good. That's what tonight was all about. Solidification and starting to make little hedgeways into taking back little select bits of territory. Wherever there's problems that keep coming... See what I mean? He ran away.
Many good men have died in our wars. Our people look to find terms that will bring rest to all our swords.
No, I don't need peace with you. I'm not paying for it, so fuck it. I don't need to... I'm going to take your land back eventually. I don't need peace with you right now. You can take the land. You better take the land. He hasn't. He just sacked it. What an idiot. What an idiot. Right, he's got literally 2 units there. What garrison do I have? Oh, we've got more than enough to take him on. Yeah, it's not a problem.
Commander. Oh, there's a garrison.
Come down here.
We need good fighters. Ready
And
for
you
orders.
guys have already upgraded some stuff, which is good. Yeah, we don't have any public order buildings in Rome. It's incredible. That is incredible. Goblin Grotto says, a bit random, but if you were an Imperial Knight pilot, what knight would you prefer to command and why? He's cut his head off, Jesus Christ. Chill, dude. I don't know, let me have a little look. See what we got here. Probably Dominus. I would do close combat, but like, you know, let's go for it. Questoris is also good as well, to be fair. It's hard to choose between the two. I'd want both. One for a rainy day. Have you seen the Sky Italian series Son of the Century? No, I haven't.
Today to send them against these wicked...
Did you ever play Command and Conquer or Total Annihilation? I did. Total Annihilation was one of the first big strategy games I got for my old PC.
Peace, honestly forged between
Look at these.
is a worthy thing. What say you?
No. That's what I say. Go fuck yourself.
Many good men have died in our wars.
Okay, now if you're paying me,
People look to find terms
fine. If you're paying me, fine. I'm not paying you. Did you see that? What was that? What was that? That I just saw. Oh my god, look at this.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, we're about to have a very large battle here. Very large.
Ready for orders. Is that all? March. Your
Here we
next
go.
command?
Who are these? Western Roman separatists. Okay, it's time to march north and just annihilate a few of these cities for daring to come to Italy. I'm afraid. How fucking dare they?
At your command.
Right, I'm going to be back in just a sec when we're going to be fighting that big battle. So one sec. Alrighty, back again. Back again. Let's do this. It's going to be a big one, that's what she
Ready
said.
for battle. At your command. For death and honor!
Let's do this. Time to crush these rebel scum. Rebel scum. Let's get him. Again, don't mind coming into, you know, you take over your little bit. You know. But don't be coming into Northern Italy. Because we'll fucking murder you. Okay, that's a lot of men, actually. That's a lot of men. That's a lot of men's. Alright, what we got coming in? From over here. Okay, well, you can come and join up with us over here. In fact, you're mercenaries. You can go in front. Fuck you. Go ahead. You go in front.
When a unit of missile troops is selected, the skirmish mode button will appear. It can be toggled on or off, but is set to off by default for all missile units. When in skirmish mode, units avoid getting into melee by keeping their distance from the enemy and attacking with arrows, javelins, or slingshot.
That's a large army. That's a large fucking army. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of men. Like Roma's not we have not fucked around here. I will say that. We have not fucked around. We have brought everyone to the party. These are all the northern Italian legions in one place against the separatists. Disloyal scumbags. First line can go there. Second line, including the general, can go there. Pikemen? Are they? Germanic pikes, alright, cool. Well, Germanic pikes can go... We'll go one on either flank to just break up charges from cavalry. Now the slingers way out in front because they're mercenaries, so if they die, less people to pay. Now this we can treat as a flanking force. There's another force coming in over here. So this is going to be huge. This battle's going to be huge. And if they've got the same as us, which they do, so this is going to be... This is the kind of thing I bought my computer for, basically. This is the kind of shit that my old PC would have been sweating, going... What the fuck? Sorry, old PC. It's over there behind me. My missus has it now. Okay. This is Blockbuster, guys. You might, if you're not watching yet, you might want to watch this one. This is fucking, look at this. This is what Total War should be about. It's like massive armies throwing down, just going right. Fuck it, let's throw down. You know, this is the shit you'd get in movies. This is cinematic. This is cinematic as shit. I love this. There's not a lot of cavalry on the field. I will say that. There is not a lot of cavalry at all on the field, so I might switch things up a little bit and do some cavalry work here. I want to match their lines first. But we got 2 cavalry units. They've only got the 1, I think. Yeah, they got 1 over there. Yeah, 1. They do have siege engines, which might be a problem. So I'm going to annoy them as my guys get into formation. I'm going to annoy them with my cavalry. Now this is when I used to play Total War tournaments. This is what I used to do. We'd play team tournaments. I would always just take the cavalry and I would annoy the enemy and pull them apart. I used to be really good at it, micromanagement and stuff. Not so much anymore, but you know, needs must and all that. So I want to try and take these out, these scout equites. And then, once we've taken them out, swing back around, and if not take out the onagers, at least disable them for a bit, so that our main force can engage with theirs, and start to win the battle without, you know, much of ado. So compartmentalize the fight. We want to take out these guys, then ride over here, to just basically, you know, chill. He does hold the ranged advantage too. Thing is, this is Rome versus Rome. This is going to be.
Here comes honor and plenty.
This is going to be knockdown, drag out. This is going to be absolute knockdown, drag out. Two Roman forces, so there's no give here. There's literally no give. Like normal battles back in the day, it starts with a cavalry clash, and like the skirmishers are going to get involved, and then the main fight comes in.
Follow me! Warriors, draw weapons! Kill! 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 Ah! Quickly now!
He's left his onagers exposed. He's left his onagers exposed.
Lance and speed! Ah! Mounted warband!
Can we get in there? That's the thing.
Fighters, advance! Forward! Our horses love blood! Fast at speed! Ah! Charge! Blood will slow!
Got him. Got him. That was a big miscalculation on their part. See what happens here. Bang. In slow-mo. Faro. Right, that's broken, so let's go get the general now.
Come into Texas! And the double! Cohorts! For God in heaven!
Right, no one could say to me I'm a coward. For the Empire, let's fuck them. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Kill them all. Don't stand here waiting for them. How's it going over here? Shit, they're winning. Okay. Alrighty. Let's pull the cavalry out of there then. And they can do more damage riding into the back of them. They're going to take so long to get over here, so we'll be okay.
Gotcha! The men are broken and are fleeing!
This is fucking epic. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, this is fucking epic. This is great.
They are trying to take out our general! Defend him!
And we got their skirmishers out of there now.
The enemy have rallied their units!
Good. This cavalry unit's been MVP, I'm telling you. Really has. collapse that flank. Good.
Warriors, withdraw! Our men are breaking off!
That's fine. Bang! Right into the back of him. Slam.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
Dude, they're mercenaries. It's their job to run away. Don't worry about it. I think we got this. I think we got this.
Regrouped! Attack, you worthless dogs! Take aim! And the runner! Engage! Palatina guard! Our men run from the enemy! This is shameful! The enemy are losing ground!
Okay, we're mopping up over here, which is good. Mopping up. Good. Back over here. We're hard pressed over here, I will say that. Jesus. We are hard pressed. Okay. I think we got it. I think we got it. That's it. Yeah, enemy general dead. That's got to be it. It's got to be the end of it. That's got to be it.
God save us!
Okay. All right.
Victory! This is your day!
Wow. Right, so this is the kind of battle that Total War's made for, in my opinion. It's supposed to be this. Right, absolutely supposed to be this. Look at the amount of dead on the field. You actually track what happened in the battle by the amount of dead that are on the field. And the onagers. See where the onagers are? Got rid of them. That was brilliant. That was really good. That's the kind of shit I bought the PC for. Like, that's it. That right there. That's the kind of shit I got the PC for. Yeah, get rid of them.
At your command.
Traitors.
At your command. Leave none alive!
No more armies for you. Kill them.
Make haste, men! Commander,
Right, Primigenia, you're going north.
let them cower like kennelled dogs!
You're going north.
Ready for orders. We hunger for battle. We hunger for battle. Laying siege to the settlement.
Ooh, there's an army in there.
Further orders. None will escape. Yeah!
Okay. I don't see why they should be favourites for this. I think we should beat them. Oh, wait. They've got legions as well. Oh.
Laying siege to the settlement.
We'll encircle it.
At your command.
The sword was drawn, but now
Have you
it's
ever read
bloodied.
Business Secrets of
In
the Pharaohs
this
by Mark
feud,
Corrigan?
We offer peace today,
I know what you're
or
doing
the
there.
sword tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have peace, no problem. I wish I did. But I have read Unruly by David Mitchell. So that was pretty good. Jesper says, hi, and sorry for asking here, but if I have an idea for a topic or rant and debate,
The
how would be
Consul
best
is
to communicate
minded
it to you?
deal
Send it
with
to
these
hobbynightmares@gmail.com.
before they become a problem. How say you?
Yeah, if you want to fight them, sure. North, have you ever seen EU5? If yes, any opinions? Yeah, I played it. European Universalis, I played it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have fun with it.
Commander. Besieging settlement. Let them cower like kennelled dogs. Besieging settlement. We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Making 9 grand a turn, man. It's a lot of dough. That's a lot of dough. Or the Huns having a go at Macedon with their one city. Bastards. Establish trade with Africa. We're at war with Africa. Be retarded.
And honor! We take this settlement!
What's wrong with you?
Yeah!
We're gonna have to do this, aren't we? We're gonna have to fight them. They're not losing men, unfortunately.
Yeah!
It's Stilicho, though, so he's the best general. So we should be okay. I could do with some rain. Could do with some rain. Could do. We're on the Mediterranean, aren't we? Yeah, we're on the Mediterranean. It's not gonna be rainy. Right. Okay. I'm going in 2 big blobs. In fact, I might wait to see where they come in. You know.
Don't forget that your units have a range of abilities that can be used to improve their performance in battle.
The enemy reinforcements approaching!
They just decided to fuck off. Like, where are they going? It's hilarious.
Advance at speed! Advance at speed!
We should be enough to chew through all this. Really.
General! Engage! Advance! For glory!
Heaven can wait! Now! Comitatenses!
They are trying to take out our general! Defend him!
The double!
Palatina guards! Emis Amatore!
We should be alright here.
Emis Amatore!
Guys, are you throwing your spears or?
Take aim!
Comitatenses! For God in heaven! At speed! Double time! Warriors of Christ! Forward! God give us strength! For glory! Advance! Advance! As you command! Orders understood! As you command! Orders understood!
Let's get these around here. I think we're going to get... We're doing not too bad. Not too bad.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Fire on the enemy! Comitatenses!
Right, they've gone over there. You guys come over here. That spear unit is losing, but it's absolutely doing work.
Destroy the enemy tower. General! Fire!
Comitatenses!
General! Loose! At speed! Fire!
That spear unit's just got to wait there for another couple of, maybe a minute or two, and we'll save them.
Take aim! Fire!
Just for a second, don't run away just yet. We're there, we're here, we're right behind you. We're coming in. We're jumping over the fences. Here we go. There we go. There we go. I can pull them back now. They've done good work. Yeah, they can withdraw. It's fine.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
They've kept their cavalry from getting involved in the fight, which has been pretty much exactly what we wanted.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Oh shit, that one's winning. Thank God for that.
Take aim! Engage!
Yeah, this one unit's gonna literally beat all these, isn't it? 3-on-1, but it's still going to win. Jesus. What does this look like? Yeah, we're going to lose. We're going to lose. 3-on-1. We won this. This was pissing me off. We won this. No problem. And then it just artificially ground everything to a halt and said, no, I'm not losing. It's like playing a game with a fucking toddler. It really is. And now all of a sudden the legionaries are running away. Okay. Right. Fine. Cheers, Colin. Cheers, mate. Right, let's hurry this up, shall we? Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Fucking hellfire. We really need...
Damn! Our ambush troops have been detected!
And now these is rounded on all sides. Like, are they gonna break at some point?
Our men are breaking off!
Nah. See, I tried to use tactics. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just sat here, like the computer does, and do nothing.
An entire unit has perished.
Now, we just got charged from behind by a load of
Units have returned
dudes
to the
there,
battle.
by some bow marines. If we run away, I'm going to be really fucking pissed off, because we've surrounded them for about 5 minutes and nothing's happened. So, we're with better troops. Guys, will you get down here? Jesus Christ. I fucking hate when you give your unit something to do, and because they can't see the unit they're meant to be charging anymore, they just stop. And it doesn't alert you or anything, they just stop. Come on, man. Just stop fucking doing shit like that. Piss off. Piss off. Thank you. There. Now they're running through. Good.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Our forces have found their courage. Back to the fight. Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Right, we got it now, surely. Surely we got it now. Surely we got it now. Sheer weight of numbers. Ah. I think we got it. I am breathing a huge sigh of relief there. That was a meat grinder. Romans against Romans. For glory.
Enemy units have returned to the battle. The day is yours.
Phew. Only just. Yeah, Pyrrhic victory. Only just. Now, the thing is, if we'd have just played that out in the auto battle simulator thing, it would have killed us. You would have said, no, you lost. So, we did win. We did win. And, alright, can we occupy this one? Yeah, we'll occupy it.
Commander.
It's ours now.
Ready for orders. Soldiering. It's a good life. Come, fight with us. At your command.
What mercs can we get? Camel dudes? Nah. No.
We need good fighters.
Okay. Uber Troll says, I met a spiritual fan today. Day was ruined as he called me a pussy for playing Tau, lol. Depends how serious he was. If he's being deadly serious, then I'm like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Our struggle will end badly and with little.
We believe that cooperation rather than hostility would serve us both well in the trying days ahead.
Fine, for now. For now.
We hunger for battle. For death and honor!
Yeah, there's nothing there. Let's just get it balanced. Bang. Oh, look, it's the other way around for once. Woo! Right. Don't want to be doing this so close. Bollocks to it.
We hunger for battle.
You guys remember what happens. You just remember what happens. Traitors are dead. And all is as it should be.
Commander? We hunger for battle.
Good stuff. It's so we are mopping up Africa. We're going to get this down here, down to about here. We're going to get Lepis Magna and Macomades, just to shore this up so it's done. Right, so we got all of Tripolitana. We'll keep this. I'm thinking then we'll come along to down here. take Tingis, take Tamagusa, and resettle this place, wherever it is. Oh yeah, the one that we annihilated. Resettle that. Mauritania. So we can keep that. That means we've got all the southern edge. The reason why I'm doing it down here first is because basically... oh, by the way, you can see on the map now, look. Now, you can see our wars are starting to calm down. We're not actually at war with that many people anymore. We're at war with the Roman rebels, sure, yes. But in terms of everything else, we're not at war with them anymore. Which is cool. Problem is, the Roman rebels are now starting to actually, you know, build up. So we're going to need some more legions, I think. You know. We taught them a lesson up here. So we'll get our guy to come back down here. We'll put our legions up here. And eventually, we'll start pushing into, you know, up here against the rebels to try and take the empire back. But as you can see on the map now, everything is as I said it was going to be. You can literally see on the map, see? On the bottom right. We've got Italy, we've kept Italy, Corsica, and Africa. Literally, the rest of the empire fell apart. We don't own any of the rest of the empire. You know, we own little bits, I think. I think we own this bit, do we? No. We don't own any of that. And we don't own any of this either. So, that's all gone to shit. The Western Roman Empire is gone. But, we're still making 10 grand a turn, and we've got 300 food surplus, which is not somewhere where we should be. I'm low-key really proud of how I've done this, like, because the Western Roman Empire is a feared campaign to do. It's not plain sailing from here. We've still got the Western Roman Empire rebels around about the place. They're going to annoy us. They're going to keep sending men in. We're going to mop them up down here, so Africa's ours. And then we'll gird our strength again, get more legions, and then push to take the rest of the Western Roman Empire back. That is the next phase, I think. But I'm going to save it there for now. We'll call it there. Where were we last time? We were on turn 14 last time. And now we're on turn 36. So we've actually done a lot more this session than we did last session, which is great. But as you can see, look, we've made loads of progress. But look, that's where we were last time. That's where we are this time. That's brilliant. That's where we were last time. That's where we are now. They're literally that quickly. There. And in, what, 20 turns? There. But that's literally what I said would happen. I kind of like that. Like, I literally said, we'll keep Corsica, Parma, Italy, and North Africa. Bang. We kept Corsica, Parma, Italy, and North Africa. Brilliant. So, we won't load that now. We've saved it. So I'm going to leave that there, and we'll leave that there. Awesome. Brilliant. Excellent stuff. I'm going to be on for another 10 minutes or so. Having a little chill. But yeah, I'm going to take these off for a minute. Whoa. Wow, I do love that game. I do love that game. And we got that epic battle in there as well, which was awesome. That's great. That was great. Let's have a look at the chat, shall we? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Constange, yeah. You've been here all night, dude. Well done. Thank you. Goblin Grotto says, at least Taos are somewhat original and don't steal everyone else's shit. Looking forward to them saving the day on Armageddon, not letting anybody else have their own quirks. Yeah, I think you're talking about Space Wolves there, right? With you. With you on that one. Keep tight hold of Italy. You can at least last a good while. I'm not going to last a good while, man. I'm going to reconquer the fucking empire. I'm taking it all back. I'm not just going to last. Nah, I'm going after him. Next session, I'm going after him. Might be tomorrow, might be Friday. But I'm going after him. Yeah, we're going to sit on the money, let it just turn over. Then we're going to get maybe 1 or 2 more legions, get us down to 5,000 gold a turn income. And then from there, we're going to push into Spain and push into Western Europe and batter them. Take it all back. Take it all back. And I'll take all the winnings. After all, who's going to argue? Yeah. The Grey Knight's reveal was a spit in the face. I agree. Grey Knight's reveal was indeed a spit in the face. It absolutely was. Absolutely. If any of you didn't see Hobby Nightmares today, I will whack it in the doobly-doo in the chat. If any of you didn't see Hobby Nightmares, that was today. Good one today too. I enjoyed today's one. It was very good. Very, very good. But awesome stuff. Goblin Grotto says, yeah, as a Black Templar player, being told that Space Wolves have more Marines than we do is a bit annoying. Yeah, I imagine so. You're not allowed to have your own thing, though. The Space Wolves have your thing, but better. With Blackjack and Hookers. So effectively, Magnus's big revenge was pointless and arguably made the wolves stronger since they are all Primaris now. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. Right, I'm going to call it there. Constans, thank you very much for joining, mate. Absolutely. Well done. Thank you. Goblin Grotto, thank you very much for that. That was awesome. Krasno, Graham, Freakish, thank you very much for gifting those Freakish. That was awesome before. Thank you very much, my friend. I've been burgled. Thank you very much. Gorbs. Jackson. Thank you, everybody. I will speak to you either tomorrow or Friday on another live stream. Until then, stay safe. And I'll see you then. Have a good one. Bye now.